Hey Rob, this is Nick from Leo Digital SEO. Man, I do appreciate you for reaching out on Facebook. I got this video here for you, man, as promised, and it's going to give you 3 points for your business and your website. And those points are going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why that's going to be so crucial to start driving in all that traffic that you're wanting, right? So let's go ahead and start. First point is content, and generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. Rob, if you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, right, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, one of your keywords could be epoxy floors, San Diego, polished concrete, Los Angeles, stained concrete, Los Angeles, epoxy countertops, Los Angeles. And you get the idea, right? So let's go ahead and put your website in a word counter and let's go ahead and see how you're standing on it right here. All right, we see that you're at 367 words. Now you're going to want to go ahead and get that up to at least 1,500 for two reasons. Reasons number one is Google does not consider your website an authority until you hit that 1,500 mark, right? And what that means is they don't generally tend to, go through your website and go through your pages to see exactly what terms you want to be found for by your customers. Reason number two is you want enough content to go ahead and put all those keywords in there that I was talking about. Google doesn't like to see a bunch of keywords, yet no content. So we have the top competition, which is epoxy flooring Los Angeles. Over there in the Los Angeles area, I know you service all of Southern California, but I did not know exactly where you're based out of. So we're going to use Los Angeles as an example. Let's go ahead and see how many words they have on their homepage and how you're stacking up to them. So they're at that 1,200 to 1,300 mark. You're going to want to go ahead and not just do that, but you want to get to at least 1,500, heck, even 2,000. So let's go ahead and give you some more examples of those keywords. Now, this is a tool, Ahrefs, that I use and pay for monthly, but there are free tools out there that you can use to get some of this information. This is just what I go with. So let's take a look at some of the keywords that epoxy flooring Los Angeles is being found for. And if we look, we can see that these are the keywords to give you more examples, right? And we see that epoxy flooring Los Angeles has 250 people searching for that word alone monthly. And now this number right here is going to be keyword difficulty. That's on a scale of 0 to 100. And basically, the higher that this number is right here, the harder it's going to be to rank for that. And when I say rank for it, I mean, ranking right here in this organic section. When someone types in epoxy flooring Los Angeles, then that's the ranking that we're talking about right there. So the lower that the number is, the easier and faster you're going to rank for that. And you generally want to stay, in those lower numbered ones right there. You can see that they're getting 34 people to their website just for this word alone per month to their website. And they're ranked number 2 on Google for it. So yeah, these are the keywords. Let's move on to that second point that I got for you, Mr. Rob. And that second point is going to be a backlink. Now, a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking to Rockin Epoxy website right here. So these links, right, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing others vouching for you. The best example I can give of this is it's literally like a popularity contest in Google's eyes, where the website with the most people or other websites pointing back to them is going to win that quote unquote popularity contest. Sorry about that. So I have your sorry, that was, what we do. We go ahead and put your website in here. And we can see that you have, 0 backlinks and 0 referring domains. Let me just double check that and make sure that that is, yeah, let's make sure that we have your full home page in there. Okay, there we go. That's looking better. We see that you have 55 backlinks and 6 other websites referring back to your page right here. if we look at Epoxy Floorings Los Angeles, we see that they have 147 backlinks and 37 referring domains referring back 37 websites referring back to their page. So they're winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? And you are going to want to go ahead and get yours up so that you can start winning that point. On to the last point that I'm going to have for you, and that's going to be a citation. Let's look over here in the Google Map Pack area. And a citation is going to be anywhere your business name, address, and phone number is, exactly as it's shown on this Google business page or profile right here, right? So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they do generate huge amounts of revenue. For instance, if someone were to put in Epoxy Flooring Los Angeles, you want to be in that top 3 right there, right? Nobody's going to go to click more businesses or go to the second or third page right there. So further on into those citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and then there's hundreds of other directories that I'm sure you've heard of. Social media accounts are great as well, brother. For example, you have your Facebook business page, right? On that Facebook business page, you want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it's shown right here on that Facebook business page, and Google would see that and count that as one citation, right? So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet because they constantly have bots that are crawling the web to see whose presence is felt most compared to their competitors. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website. And once they start to see you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above them. Now, I believe I did see your Google business profile. And so I'm not 100% sure if you're based out of Los Angeles or San Diego, exactly what it is, but I can guarantee that you're going to need to get those reviews up, brother, and you're going to need to get those citations up like we're talking about right now. So let's do a quick recap, Rob. Once you start to get that content up, you're killing it with 1,500 to 2,000 words. You're putting those keywords in there that I showed you examples of, right? Then next, once you start to get those backlinks linking to Rockin Epoxy's page right here, you're getting those other websites linking back to, and you're winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And last but not least, you're getting those citations up that we talked about, and you're getting those reviews going up, 5-star reviews at that, right? Well, let's take a look at why it might be so worthwhile and why you're going to want to go ahead and start doing that. So Epoxy Floorings Los Angeles, we can see that they are getting 150 people roughly to their website a month off of those those 3 points that we were talking about, and that's with them doing an average job at that, right? Now let's say you're killing it on those 3 points, and now you're getting 150 people or more going to your website monthly. Let's say of those 150 people, let's say only 30 people actually pick up the phone and decide to call you, and then let's say you and your team only close half of those, right? So on the very, very low end, you're getting 15 new jobs per month just off of those those 3 points alone that we talked about, right? I'm not too sure what your profit margins are right now, but I would guarantee that that would be a good amount of revenue in your pocket and in the business's pocket as well, right? So yeah, I mean, I do want to point out also that that number right here is a lot higher. This is just a tool that I use, but the Google numbers that we don't have Google's exact numbers, but they're always higher right there. And as you can see, there's many more keywords that you can use compared to the keywords that you're being found for right now. So yeah, Rob, this is what I do for a living, brother. And I'm making this video in hopes that it'll start generating you more leads online and getting that traffic flowing through your doors and more jobs. If you do find yourself wanting more information or you want to start scaling the business, man, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can just talk about the goals and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for the business and what it might take to reach those goals. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I would just ask for, one line of feedback, whether something was unclear or maybe you had a question or maybe the video was great and all made sense. Just let me know, brother. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill, and feel free to reach out. My door is always open. Hit me back on Messenger or via email, or even my cell phone at 832-728-9003. Would love to chat, brother. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that this helps. Have a good night.